kind of starting with the obvious, when you see what happens Monday night, what is it like? You have to what's your mindset like when you step back out onto the field?
Yeah, I think for a lot of us, it just sat us down a little bit and kind of just reevaluated and just realized, really what we're doing to our bodies every single day, going out there and putting our bodies out there on the line. Obviously, a very unfortunate situation, and my thoughts and prayers are with Damar and his family and the Bills organization. But yeah, I think for a lot of us, it just kind of just made us realize, like, wow, like, and some more people have been talking about just like the guaranteed money in our contracts and stuff, on how we, as football players, probably have the least amount of like guaranteed and investment in from that standpoint, especially as far as health. So to see something that's extreme happen like it did on Monday night, and then kind of realizing like, I can get cut and to not have any guaranteed money for situations not like that, but close to that, is just, it's very eye-opening.
How much do you guys lean on each other when something like this happens? Matt said he addressed the team this morning.
Yeah, and I think, on Monday night, I had players, former teammates, guys I've been close with that I've shared locker rooms with, just reaching out and just kind of just expressing, their empathy and their appreciation for just being an individual, but also just, me still being out here and playing this game and sacrificing my body on the line every single day.
How do you personally, emotionally, mentally, physically get ready to play a game in a few days?
It's tough. It's tough, absolutely. It's hard to not address the obvious and to kind of ignore it. But I think just like life, there's a lot of things that happen that you aren't prepared for, that you aren't ready for, and they don't just come on a silver platter, so to speak. So we're gonna do our best to be able to kind of get through this moment and to keep trying to move past it and learn from it.
Hey, this morning, Matt was saying you guys did a little bit of a team meeting. It was kind of quiet, but I mean, just in terms of being able to kind of come together like that, did you find that beneficial?
Yeah, absolutely. Just from the football community, obviously us here in the locker room, we share a very special bond, but just as an overall football community, of just being able to have other people that can relate to and that you can vent to and express yourself, and someone that can understand the things that you're going through. It's very helpful and beneficial for us as a community to move past what happened Monday night.
You do have a game on Sunday night, though. This is a team that held y'all to 9 points last time you saw them. What does it take to kind of break through that and keep the offense that you've had going the last few weeks continuing?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that have changed since that last game. Just as individuals and as units and collectively as a team as well. Just I think that we're just a way more confident team. We have our identity now, and we know that we're fully capable. If we just go out there and just play our game, play hard for four quarters, we're more than certain that the results will take care of itself.
Gary mentioned that identity after the game the other night too, that it took y'all a while to find it. What is that identity?
It's kind of hard to transcribe into words, I guess, but I think just the way that we were able to play the game, the calls that were getting played, we were executing at a very high level, and some of the calls weren't the best, but we made the most out of them. And I think that's probably the most important thing, is our identity is be able to believe in each other, believe in ourselves as individuals, be able to go out there collectively as a unit of 11 people and to work fluidly as one.
What you described in yourself and your team, the Lions, would you say, are they kind of in that same boat right now, the way they're playing?
Yeah. I think a lot of us are surprised on the growth that organization has made this year, and have a lot of, obviously, respect for them, especially over the past, the second half of the season, of just, how they've grown and really put together really great games and be able to come out on top. So we know that we can't take them lightly. They obviously are playing for a lot as well. And we should go out there and just focus on us.
From an offensive guy, they scored 30 points in 6 games since you last matched up with them. Just how impressive is it what they've done?
Oh, it's pretty impressive, especially just you look at the history there, especially offensively, they haven't been as explosive and putting up as much points. And this year, they're probably like, top 5 offenses or so with yards and those statistics and everything. So you got to give credit when it's due, and, they've done a great job over there.
On the perimeter blocking, is that the individual makeup of the player? Is that positional coaching? What is the kind of the key to this team doing it so well?
Effort. I think is where it first starts at, and then it goes to coaching and understanding the play and understanding when the ball will be out there on the perimeter and how you need to block those situations. So it's all part of the learning curve, and I think a lot of the young guys, it takes a little bit to get used to because it's such a unorthodox thing in the game of football where you don't really do it as much as we do, but we only do it as much as we do because we have Aaron Rodgers. So I think it takes a little guy, most people a little bit of a while just to kind of get used to it and to understand of like when it's going to happen, when to anticipate it. When we anticipate it and it happens, that's usually when we get the really, really big explosives.
How much would you say it's valued or prioritized here?
I think it's valued and prioritized just like everything else. I don't think it's anything different than, just a regular run play or regular pass play. It's just going out there and just doing your job. You know what I'm saying? And just understanding the dynamic of the play and what your role is and going out there and executing.